How are you today? Oh, that sounds wonderful. So, today we're going to be talking about power. What comes to mind when you hear the word power? Do you think of big horses doing work, the horsepower? Do you think of a big motor, a big engine doing brake horsepower? Do you think of a hydroelectric dam doing electrical power? You know what? All those three things have the same thing in common. You know what that is? Work done per unit of time. That's right, energy in motion. Now, the Bible also talks about the power of God. Romans chapter 1 verse 16 says, "For I am not ashamed of the gospel of Jesus Christ, for it is the power of God unto salvation for all those who believe." So, what is Paul talking about here? Well, you know what? We need to do one thing to figure this out. You know what that is? Experimentations. Experimentations! Exactly! So we need to go to the experimental farm to discover the meaning of the word power. Okay, so that's a little bit too much power. We need to get down on the ground. Okay, boys and girls. Oh, that's so nice to be on solid ground again. Okay, so we're going to talk about the power of God. So, in our lives, there's lots of things like bad habits, sin that we simply cannot get rid of. And we cannot even save ourselves. So, we need God's power through Jesus Christ and the Holy Spirit to lift us out of sin and put us into the kingdom of heaven. That is so exciting. So we're going to see what happens if we try to do these things all on our own and see how far we really get. Okay, so here we go. Okay, so we saw what it was like to try to overcome sin, try to clean ourselves up, and we simply cannot do it. We cannot save ourselves. So that's sad. But the hope is in Jesus, because we have the power of God working in us through His Holy Spirit to make us whole, to clean us, to save us. And you know what? Here's something else you need to know. See, some people think that, oh, we're all God's children. All of us. It's just wonderful. Well, that's not exactly true at all. See, we're all made by Him, yes. But Jesus spoke to some Pharisees and law people, and He calls them children of the devil. So, not everybody is a child of God. In fact, John chapter 1 talks about, to as many as received Christ, to him, them, gave He, that's God, the power to become the children of God. So the authority, the right to become children of God. That's something only He can do. So to be a child of God, you need the power of God through Jesus in your life. That's the exciting thing. So here we go. Okay, so for our experimentation, we're going to be using a 1953 Alice Chalmers tractor to demonstrate the power of God. We will call it Alice for short. Kind of cute. Okay, so we are going to have our friend try to work together with the Lord and do what only the Lord can do, and see what happens. Boys and girls, I think our friend has a little bit of problems, does he not? Should we help him out a little bit? Yes. How do you think we start a tractor this old? How about with the crank? Yeah? Okay. Okay, boys and girls, that was kind of silly, wasn't it? Well, that's what it looks like when we try to do what only God's power in our lives can do. So, we're going to watch what it looks like when we cooperate with Him. It's so much better. Okay, here we go. Okay, boys and girls, I hope you had fun today. It was so beautiful today. I had lots of fun discovering the power of God and what that looks like in our lives. So, join me in the next Science and Bible video. I hope to see you there. Ta-ta! Okay, boys and girls. That was a lot of fun learning about the meaning of the word power in the Bible. So, join me for the next Science and Bible video, Dr. Frankenshnitzelgruber, where we discover the truth together.